Life's such a beautiful thing, don't you think? If you guys are enjoying this content, don't forget to like this content here. Also, click on the bell. Come on, be a part of the notification. Yeah. Soul food part, I don't know, 4? Let me show you how easy it is to make soul food, part 4. Don't blink. First things first, I don't want to hear anyone say, that's not how you make it, guys. Everybody put your grandma's recipe on the comments section there and see how different but similar is the recipe. So this is what I'm gonna do. 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. No, not sesame oil, sunflower oil. The reason why I'm using sunflower oil because I ran out of olive oil and I do not want to use canola oil. So half a cup of onions, 2 cups of leeks. You guys don't know what leeks are? Leeks are just pretty much like green onions, but more oniony. That makes sense. Once I got this nice and sauteed, 2 liters of chicken stock, low sodium. Let me say this, there is a lot of sodium in this already, so if you guys don't see me seasoning in the end, because there's enough sodium in this already. I got that added in, I'm gonna throw in my ham hock. Guys, okay, there's a lot of sodium in this, and there's a lot of sodium in the broth already. Last time I made collard greens, everyone like, Quang, where's the seasoning? Guys, there's a lot of sodium in these 2 components already. So in the end, I will taste it and I will probably just adjust it a bit with the salt, but in my opinion, there's enough sodium in this already. And to this as well, 4 cups of water. And let that simmer on a high heat. Let's set up our collard greens. So these collard greens has been soaking overnight and rinsed and washed twice. All I'm gonna do, take my hand, rip them out, guys. I've seen a lot of people online, I don't know why. Oh yeah, I'm gonna chop them, throw into the bowl. People are just, I don't know, doing little extra steps to this. So they're doing this, not hating, but they're just like this, like this, like they're, like, I don't know. That's not me, guys. That is not me. So I'm just gonna roughly chop this, throw in the bowl. So all it is, this, like that. I got no time just to cut it up. Let's just catch a nice boil, take your greens, toss them in the pool. I don't care if they can swim. They just have to get in. Lastly, just a tablespoon of vinegar. Cooking time for this, on a low heat, 1 hour. All right, for my protein, I want a meatloaf. So 2 pounds of ground beef, 4 slices of bread here, whole wheat. Gotta keep it healthy, gotta keep that fiber in. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, half a cup of milk, 2 cracked eggs, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, press in 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1/4 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seed, 1 tablespoon of paprika, half a tablespoon of salt, half a tablespoon of black pepper. Go in with a 1/4 cup of chopped parsley, and I'm gonna grate in 1 cup of Parmesan cheese, fresh Parmesan cheese. Into it now, take your beautiful clean hand, get right into it, guys. Get into it really good. Once you got this nice and mixed in, toss into your bake pan, form it into a nice loaf. Once you got this nice form into a nice loaf, we're just gonna throw it into the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 to 35 minutes. Let's make our meatloaf base. So I got 1 cup of ketchup here, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of paprika. Mix that in, let that sit on a medium heat for about 5 minutes, guys. Next, I want some gravy for my meatloaf. So 2 tablespoons of butter going in. Once my butter melts, very simple, 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm gonna cook that flour and butter together. Go in with 2 cups of beef stock, low sodium. Mix that in, let that simmer on a high heat while whisking. Gravy thickens up nicely. I'm gonna go in with a pinch of pepper and just a pinch of garlic salt. Just a pinch, guys. 1/4 teaspoon of this. If it needs more seasoning, go in with some salt, guys. Taste and adjust for your liking, all right? Don't go overboard because the beef stock, guys, has a lot of sodium in it already. Next, black-eyed peas. So I got 5 strips of bacon here. Got my bacon nice and crispy. I'm gonna drain all this fat here. For 5 strips of bacon, that's a lot of fat for 5 strips of bacon, I'm not gonna lie. Do it now, throw back my bacon. I'm gonna go in with a 1/4 cup of onions, press in a teaspoon of chopped garlic, 2 cans of black-eyed peas, 2 cups of chicken stock, low sodium. Get all that bits and grits on the bottom there. Go in with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And guys, chicken stock here has a lot of sodium already. So I'm just seasoning and adjust to my liking. So nothing to this now, let this sit on a medium-high heat for 40 minutes. Next, you can't have black-eyed peas without rice. So I got some long grain rice here. So I'm just gonna put in as much as I think that's good enough. To measure out your water, all it is, take your index finger, put it on the tip of the surface of your rice, and we're gonna fill the water up to this line here. Pat this down, put your finger in. Once it touches that line, we're ready. Into our rice cooker. Shout out to Tiger Gang. If you guys down with Tiger Gang, come through. 30 minutes in, my meatloaf is complete. Drain the fat from here. Once you got the fat nice and drained, take your sauce that we made, and we're just gonna glaze it on top. I'm gonna take this loaf, I'm gonna throw it back in for about 10 minutes. Next, zesty, lemony, seasoned chicken. So I got 4 pieces of chicken thighs and drums here. I'm going with 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil, 1 tablespoon of salt. Push you guys closer. 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, half a teaspoon poultry seasoning, tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, 1/4 teaspoon of dry thyme. Make this nice and zesty. 1 whole lemon juice. Take your beautiful clean hand, get right into it, guys. Get into every single crack of this. Take your chicken, toss it into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Cornbread, so I got 1 cup of flour, 3/4 cups of cornmeal, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/3 cup of sugar, mix that all in, 1 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of oil, 1 egg, mix that all in, guys. Nothing to it now, take your bread sheet pan, fill in your cornmeal mixture. Pat this down a bit. Into the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 30 minutes. I lied to you guys, I had this in for about 2 hours. So all I'm gonna do now, take out this ham hock, chop this down to nice bite-sized pieces. Once you get that nice and chopped, everybody back into the pool. Mix this all in. Some might say, Quang, there's no liquids in there, guys. Just because the size of this pot makes it look like there's no liquids in there, but there's some amount of liquids in there. Taste this. Some ham hock in there too. Just perfect, guys. For me, it's just perfect. So the sodium I added in, which was chicken stock and the ham hock included, it's just enough seasoning for me. So if you guys need more seasoning, please do add it. Lastly, let's just cut up our meatloaf. Who doesn't like meatloaf though? You guys see that juice just popping out? Turn you guys around here. That's 1 juicy meatloaf. You see that? Yeah, I don't think you guys seen that. I'll cut this piece here. Best meatloaf ever, I promise you. To set this up, don't lie to me and don't lie to yourself. You know soul food and Chinese food look better in one of these. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to me. I'm gonna do a comparison. I'm gonna do 1 in this and 1 on a plate. You guys tell me what looks better. So, I'm gonna start off with the rice. Alright, who wants one? I'm setting you guys up with a lot of this. I went out, guys. Here, I'll show you. I only needed 1 or 2, but the stores don't sell 1 or 2. They only sell by the hundred. So everybody come through. I got 125 of you guys. I got you guys. Next little socket, we got our collard greens. Look at that. Next, black eyed peas on our rice, or one side of our rice. On one of these containers, we'll do meatloaf. On the second container, we'll do baked chicken. We'll do 2 pieces of baked chicken because I know you guys are hungry. I know you guys are hungry. Let's just pretend that these were perfectly corn muffins. I'm just gonna place there. And I'm just gonna place it there. Some gravy on the meatloaf there. That's it. Here's the comparison of the two. So the one on the plate looks a little meh. What do you guys think? Looks alright, right? It's still all good, it's still soul food, it's still good soul food, but versus this, come on now. Who wants one? When are you guys gonna come by? You know what? I deliver. Just drop your address, guys. I got you. Drop your country, then I'll be there. Let's do this. So, black eyed peas and rice. Take the first bite of this. This is soul food right here. Quick time. Yes, got it. Nice. For the ones that don't say that this is soul food, Drop your recipe down. Mmm. That's good stuff. Drop your recipe down, then compare it to everybody else who dropped their recipe down. You're gonna see that your recipe is a little different from the other, but very similar at the same time. Alright, come close guys, come here. My collard greens. They're soft, they're delicious, they're seasoned. Come on guys, don't say it's not seasoned, alright? It is seasoned. Guys, bite of this. Quick time. Nice guy. Nice. I'm pumped for this. It's perfect. It's a little tangy, perfectly seasoned. You guys see my ingredients. What else, right? Meatloaf. Quick time. The softest meatloaf ever. Guys got it. Nice. I'm pumped for this with the gravy. That Parmesan cheese, that fresh Parmesan cheese is key. That fake Parmesan cheese, I find it a little too salty and too fake. Fake as in, the taste is fake. Cornbread, guys. I kind of rushed it because it was still hot and I was trying to take it out because I wanted to plate it. I had to cool it before I had to plate it, but I had no time. Take a bite of this. Quick time. Just got it. Why is it not focusing? Quick time. Just got it. Nice. I'm pumped for this. That's delicious. Next time I put a glaze of butter on top, that would have made it. But it's still awesome. You know what I didn't do? Have a bite of this with the ketchup or with the ketchup glaze on it. Quick time. Nice. That's love. This, my friend, is love. Should I open a soul food restaurant? Just to try and make my point that this Canadian, Vietnamese, weird English speaking guy can cook soul food. I was gonna do oxtail, but I didn't want to wait for it to stew for a while. I know guys, no mac and cheese today. Because I made mac and cheese the other time. I think I still have a little portion of it in the fridge. I should have pulled it out. I think that's kitty. Hello, excuse me. I'm trying to film here. Why are you scratching this door? Oh, you wanna come in? You wanna come in? Come on. Come on. You want some soul food, kitty? Yes? Come on. Oh, little stinky butt. Go over there. Go over there. I'll give you some later. Zesty lemon chicken or zesty seasoned chicken. Let's get into this. A bite of this. Quick time. Nice. I'm pumped for this. What did I change about this? Absolutely nothing. It's been a while, guys, since I had this part. The beautiful chicken ass. Alright, I'm gonna peel away the skin first. You know what? Let's eat the skin first. Guys, the skin. Nice. It's zesty, it's delicious. It's well seasoned. Mmm. The ham hock actually does make a difference with the bacon. I think the smoke flavor from the bacon kind of ruins it, I think, kind of. But the ham hock kind of has a settling taste to it, which does not overpower the smoking taste to it. Mmm. Alright. I'm not gonna even lie, guys. I think I'm not gonna open a chicken and waffle place. I think I'm gonna do soul food. Guys, the chicken ass. Quick time. Nice. I'm pumped for this. Mm-hmm. Just like how I remembered it. Juicy, delicious. Tender, soft. And just a whole lot of flavor. So bumps. The first time I ever made soul food, guys, there was a lot of people who said it was not seasoned enough. I would say it was very seasoned enough for me. And it's pretty salty, I would say. No, it's just like perfect for me. But I wonder how salty is their palate, or how much salt can they take? Because I say, in my opinion, a little more salt on this will overpower everything. So if you have salty, 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 and sweet, it's gonna be hard, guys. It's gonna be hard just to balance everything out. You want kind of like a yin-yang with everything. And this is just perfect. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. I know, guys. What is that called? A dollop? Not now, fam. Mm-hmm. Life's such a beautiful thing, don't you think? Hope you guys enjoy this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Also, don't forget to pick up one of your bomb shirts. A Food and Life's Beautiful Thing shirt. Like this, share this. Peace out. Look at Peanut go. You like the rice and the meatloaf, kitty? Or Peanut? Look at Kitty go. Just taking her sweet time. Yummy, kitty. Yeah, he eats fast, eh, kitty? Look at this brat. Doesn't want to eat on the plate. Just takes it out, put it on the floor, and eat it. Peanut over here. Kitty, you're the one who did that. This little brat, right? Look at Kitty. She doesn't like sharing. But look at Peanut. Look at this girl. She snooze, she lose.